Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to ESL Pro League, the final match day for this season. My name is Jeet. I'll be going through the Ninjas in Pajamas versus HellRaisers games for you guys tonight. There's two best of ones they're gonna be playing. First map, as you can see, is gonna be Train. Second map, let me just find my little cheat sheet here. Second map is going to be Cash. So how it's going to work today is we got a lot of games going on at the same time. You can all follow all of those games on ESL's YouTube channel. For the first map in all of those games, we're going to start on roughly the same time. And we're not going to start the second match for tonight until every single team is ready to start up on the second match. For now, as you can see, we are just waiting for both teams to ready up, and then we should be going live. Ninjas in Pajamas versus HellRaisers here on Train. In case you guys are wondering about how is it all? What is the standing in ESL Pro League right now? Who's at the top of the scoreboard? Who's at the bottom? What's going on, all of that sort. You can find all the information that you need on hltv.org. You can figure out exactly who's at the top, who's at the bottom. Figure out all of the teams participating in ESL Pro League. Much more. You can find all of the matches that you want to follow throughout the evening. I do believe that HLTV will be updating their scoreboard. Their groups standing throughout the night. You can follow along in there to see if your favorite team go through to the LAN finals. As I mentioned to some of you guys in the chat room a bit earlier, I need you guys' help because I recently did some tweaking of my settings. So I need you guys to let me know if the volume is okay. Am I speaking too loudly? Is the game too loud compared to my voice? All of that stuff. I need you guys' help on that. So I'll keep a close eye on the chat room. Again, as I mentioned, we are just waiting for both of the teams to get ready so we can get this one started. Again, in case any of you guys are wondering how the current standing is in ESL Pro League, I can tell you that at this very time, NiP at the very, not last place, but very far down there, let's be honest. Currently sitting on 30 points. They need a good amount of points to be able to go through to the LAN finals. HellRaisers, they're sitting right at 30 points as well. I'm not entirely sure if it's possible for either of them to go through to the LAN finals, actually. I'm gonna have to check up with my colleagues on that. But either way, we got North at the very top, 51 points. Mousesports right underneath them, 48. 42 for G2, FaZe, same spot, 42. Stralis sitting on 42 as well. Na'Vi, 39 points. Fnatic, 39. 36 for Envious, 33 for Heroic. Then we got HellRaisers and NiP, both on 30. LDLC and Virtus.pro, both on 27. And Kingwin at the very bottom on 18 points. Apparently we're missing the NiP logo at the very top of the screen. I'll consult with my colleagues and see if we can get that sorted out. Suppose it's a mismatch. mismatch, what I'm trying to say, between their file names and my file names. Usually what happens. I'll check up on that. Get back to you guys as soon as this game goes live. Once again, it is NiP versus HellRaisers in 2 best-of-1s here tonight. First off, it's going to be Train starting off as soon as the players are ready. After that, later on tonight, we got Cash. But for now, I'm going to try and fix the NiP logo at the very top. And I'll be back shortly. Welcome back, boys and girls. Apparently, it's a mismatch between my file names and their file names. We're trying to figure it out, but before we do that, the game is actually going to go live very shortly. That means that we'll probably have to fix it before the next match on Cash. For now, we should be going live very shortly. NiP versus HellRaisers here on Train. And you can see we get the team switch. Indeed, we are gonna go live. Once again, according to all of the bookmakers online, all of the guys setting odds for these games, all of them, as far as I can tell, are favoring HellRaisers to win this one. And I think that comes down to NiP's recent struggle. But it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how this one goes. HellRaisers, they should be the favorite for this one, if you ask the bookmakers. The NiP is setting up for a fast inner push with only one player on that flank over by Ivy. Gonna be Stiko and Zero to hold off the push. Zero, good positioning here. Dead Fox helping out as well. Exist and Forest both going down. NiP, they've only gotten one kill this far. That's Draken and Freiburg. He's now gonna be left alone. 1-on-4 situation. He does have the bomb in his hand, which is I guess a good thing for him, but 1-on-4 situation definitely going to be a tough task here for Freiburg. As you can see, HellRaisers, they are spread out across the map. 2 defenders over on the B-bomb site. 2 defenders on A. Freiburg trying to sneak his way in towards the A site, but he's already getting spotted. Bullets flying through the air, and Stiko is going to be the one to take him down. HellRaisers secure the pistol. Off to a good start here on Train. Train, most commonly known as quite a heavy CT-sided map, actually. You see a lot of CT-sided teams here on Train. A lot of matches going in favor of the CT side. Gonna be interesting to see how this one goes. NiP, they didn't manage to get the bomb down. Obviously, that means that they're going for a false buy for this one. Angel, a bit aggressive over towards T-Connector. He finds a beautiful shot, but even more so Draken through the smoke, just spamming away on his Deagle. Connects the head on Stiko. Ooh, that's not good. Freiburg, he shoots his teammate. Goodbye, Draken. Nice shot, but Freiburg, I guess he didn't like you, or something, I don't know. Get right, does manage to get one. Quick trade coming in, bond it, but he's gonna go down to Freiburg. 2-on-2 situation, actually pretty good job here by NiP. Managing to deal some economical damage towards HellRaisers. The silver lining here for HellRaisers is that Exist is fairly low on HP. They haven't managed to pick up any weapons just yet. Both players incredibly low on NiP. Freiburg trying for the fadeaway. 1D, not gonna connect. These pistols, I've said it before, I'll gladly say it again. Pistols, in my opinion, still slightly overpowered. That means that there's still a possibility of headshots getting thrown around here by NiP. Exist, in the meantime, managed to pick up a UMP. He's gonna make his way through the old bomb train in towards the site itself. Dead Fox, good positioning, good reaction as well. Exist goes down. Now it's all on Freiburg. Not much time to work with. Gonna let the timer run down. Managed to hold on to a FAMAS for the upcoming eco. 2-0 for HellRaisers. Again, pretty good job here by NiP. They managed to deal a good amount of economical damage towards HellRaisers. But the thing here is that Freiburg, the only one who managed to survive that round, he managed to pick up a FAMAS, but that means that he technically needs to hold on to that FAMAS for this round. Otherwise, he's gonna be... his economy is gonna be hurting for the upcoming gun round. You can see he's sitting on... I believe he was... ooh, nice shot by that Fox. I believe he was sitting on 300. I'm not completely mistaken. Angel, a lot of aggression. He gets a triple as well. Freiburg, Exist, and Forest, all of them going down. It's now going to be all on Get Right. Bondic already on the flank. Get Right, soon to follow his friends to the grave. Angel, beautiful triple kill. Also, was on a UMP, so that gives him a good amount of money to work with. Gonna buy that AWP, drop it over to Dead Fox, pick up the M4 instead. And as I mentioned, and as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, Freiburg, because he picked up that FAMAS and he survived the round, that means that he didn't get the losing bonus. Didn't have enough money to buy up for this round, and this is actually a very crucial round for NiP. Bit of a mistake, possibly, but then again, what else was he supposed to do? Stiko doing a really good job down towards Ivy. A lot of aggression, holding NiP back. Not allowing them to get any information or to push up and get some aggression down. Forest goes down. Freiburg picking up the AK-47. It's fairly low on HP as well. Down to 40. No damage done towards Stiko. See some of you guys are commenting on it in the chat room. I do know that we don't have a NiP logo. Oh my Lanta! Dead Fox! Wow! What a reaction shot. Beautiful stuff. Spots the player just before he goes for the running jump or the boost jump. Whatever you want to call it. Really good reaction as well. Catches just the shoulder of him. takes him down. Another kill for DeadFox. It's a double as he catches Draken as well in towards T connector. Now going to be Exist and Get Right. 2-on-5 situation. Makes it into a 2-on-4 here. Get Right does manage to get the kill on DeadFox. Quick trade coming in from Stico towards Exist. Get Right soon to follow. Angel takes him down. 4-0 on the board for HellRaisers. Now again, as I mentioned, that second round really messed up Freiburg's economy. As you can see, there's a big difference between the economy on all of the players on NiP. No one really following along nicely, so to speak. I believe Get Right was actually... Yeah, Get Right has a good amount of money, and he also bought 2 flashes, a smoke, Kevlar, small Kevlar, so not head armor, just body Kevlar thingy. And he got a P250. This should be a walk in the park here for HellRaisers, and a bit unfortunate there by Get Right steps through the smoke, trying to plant the bomb. As suspected, walk in the park for HellRaisers, shutting them down, and nicely Bondic, the only one to lose his life in that instance. 5-0 on the board, and NiP, they need to step up their game here. Now, as I mentioned, Train is a fairly heavy CT-sided map. Can be incredibly tough to get rounds on the T side. And what we usually see working on the T side is that, you know, when you change up the pace a lot, that seems to be where you get a lot of rounds. Good pop flash coming in from Exist. Didn't really catch Stico, but managed to get the kill either way. Angel needs to be careful. Get Right with the random spray down and not connecting as much as I initially thought. Exist did manage to get that first kill, but he is fairly low on HP. Get Right still over towards the holes. Draken in a beautiful position. How in the world did he get all the way up there without getting spotted? That's quite impressive, actually. Finally, he will go down. Back to a 3-on-3 situation. Bonding in a bit of trouble now over by Sandwich. Needs to be careful. Molotov in towards his position. Forest will get the kill. DeadFox. Quick return on towards Forest. Takes care of Get Right as well. And Freiburg, he's now left alone. 1-on-2. Does manage to find Zero. And he knows the position from DeadFox. Fox down to roughly 50 HP. Freiburg needs to find the bomb. Will be able to pick it up. Flash in. Freiburg out. 1-on-1. Dangerous situation here for both players. They know where each other positioned. Freiburg doing the only right thing. Catching just the slightest of space for him to get his way out of danger and in towards the B bomb side. We'll go for the plant. This is a brilliant plant as well. Gives him a lot of opportunities to move up. Taking advantage position. Exactly what he's going to try and do. DeadFox switching over to the AK-47. He already got 3 kills. Trying for the 4th as well. Freiburg, his very best to stop DeadFox in his tracks. DeadFox moving up a bit too fast, maybe. Could potentially stick it here. Got a kit. He's got the time. Freiburg, his position is now known. DeadFox, he's gonna stick it, but Freiburg, does he have the time? Indeed he does. Takes DeadFox down just before the bomb gets defused. First round on the board for NiP. Really good 1-on-2 situation here by Freiburg. Quite impressive. Spots the first player on top of the A bomb train. Then in a bit of an awkward duel there against DeadFox with the AWP, he managed to slip away and make his way in towards the B bomb site. Get the bomb down and clutch the round. But again, this also means that NiP, because it was a 1-on-2 that they won, means that their economy is still not going to be good. HellRaisers, they still have enough money to buy up the AWP and M4s to boot. Doesn't seem like it matters too much here for NiP. Brute forcing their way in towards the B bomb site. They take down Angel and Zero. I know there's been a lot of talk about this in the past and recently, especially. But it's so incredibly tough to retake the B bomb site if you're not very close to the B bomb site where the bomb gets planted. It's the way that most teams play their T site nowadays. When they take B, the bomber is usually the third or fourth man in. That means that the first and second man in can just run down to the CT side of the bomb site, get really good after-plant position, make it almost impossible for the CT side to retake. Good job here by NiP. bondik does manage to find one before the timer runs out. 3 players surviving from HellRaisers. Means that once again, they will have enough money to buy up. Finally, it seems like NiP will get a bit of control on their economy. Come around, they do have the AWP on Draken. 3 AKs and a single M4. Plenty of utility as well. Still a double up setup here for HellRaisers. Again, I guess a bit of miscommunication here from HellRaisers. Let's be honest, Forest should never be able to make his way that far in towards the site without getting spotted. Last time we saw that, it was Draken who went all the way up towards Old Hell and got a kill off of it. This time it's Forest. He does pay with his life as Dead Fox catches him with a quick trade. Either way, good job here by Forest. Gives a bit of information. Oh, this is great! Zero! Through the fire and the flames. This feels like playing Guitar Hero. At least it gave me a bit of a flashback to Guitar Hero. Dead Fox, he catches Drake and is now going to be all on Exist. Already up close on that flank. He will get one on Zero. I was about to say, still plenty of HP. bondik shuts him down. Great stuff there by Zero. Through the fire, through the molly. Standing inside of the flames. Spraying 2 members down. Absolutely incredible. And that's one of the biggest things that you know, most people usually tell newer players. Remember, a smoke, a Molotov, you know, all those things, a nade even. It's not a wall. You can run through it. And most of you guys know that Stewie 2K got known for running through smokes and mollies. Oh, I think it's Zero's time to shine. A boost. Just in case. Spots the smoke. Should be safe here. Go for a bit of a spray down. They've already received a bit of damage from those early nades. Breaking. Good shot on Dead Fox. Oh, what an angle. He can spot all the way down. All the way down to the further side of the Ivy slot. That's really good. Unfortunately, he will go down, missing the flick. See there that he was trying his very best to connect the shot, obviously. Will go down. 4-on-4 situation, but Stiko incredibly low on HP down towards the Ivy slot. Oh, the timing is with him. Exist looks away at the wrong time. bondik finds Get Right. 2 players remaining here from NiP. It's Freiburg and Forest. Freiburg finds the kill on Angel. Thinks that he's getting flanked, but in reality, bondik is going to be the one to find him. Forest goes down to bondik as well. That's a quad kill from bondik. 7th round on the board for HellRaisers. So we're closing in towards the midpoint of this match. Let's take a quick look on the scoreboard. We'll see that Dead Fox is sitting at the very top. 12 kills for him. bondik right below on 10. 6 for Stiko and Angel. 0 at the very bottom on 4. On the other side, we've got 6 on Freiburg, 5 on Draken, 4, 3, 2, 1 respectively all the way down. Angel, good positioning, very good positioning. He spots 2, maybe even 3 players running past him. Will be able to relay the information for his teammates. They're already in good position, but NiP, they still managed to get the bomb down. Bit of a... Not entirely sure if Angel actually managed to relay that information to his teammates. That 3 players already went past him. Either way, NiP, they managed to get the bomb down. And that's pretty much all they wanted in a round like this. You could see that they didn't invest that heavily into the round. And they did exactly the right thing. Send 3 or more players up through the high grounds on B. Make them leap, basically leap into their death towards the site. That's typically what you do in a round like that. And see if you can get the bomb down. See if you can make enough money so you can buy up for the next round. They managed to do that. Exactly what they needed to do. Seems like we got some uninvited visitors on the GoTV. Or maybe it is invited visitors. Either way, would be nice if they could keep their hands away from the keyboard. Great entries here from Forest and Freiburg. Getting a beautiful entry over towards the Ivy slot. Angel does manage to take down Forest. Bond, he falls to Draken. All of a sudden, it's a 4-on-2 situation. Both players are close towards the connector. Zero goes down, and Angel, he's now going to be left alone. 1-on-4 situation. Going to be a tough task for him. Indeed, it seems like he's just going to fall back. See if he can hold on to this M4 for the upcoming round. That's going to be the 3rd round on the board for NiP. Now, again, as I mentioned, it is a fairly heavy CT-sided map. I would still suggest... It's actually a pretty good shot here from Draken. I would still suggest that... No, you should get around 5 rounds on T-side. It's sort of where you can feel comfortable. Or at least somewhat comfortable. Any more than that is just absolutely great. And it definitely gives a decent opportunity here for NiP to get those 5 rounds. And maybe even more. See some of you guys giving me input on how to disable that. I'll make sure I do that at the halftime. Thank you guys so much. I'll do my very best to stop them from typing in the chat, or at least hide it. Oh, my Lancer, Dead Fox, and Steeko, they're reigning supreme over NiP on this push. Was initially NiP with the first frag in towards the A-bomb side. That was Freiburg. Draken, he managed to find one as well before he gets shut down by Zero, but absolutely incredible hold here by I believe it was Steeko and Dead Fox. Dead Fox and Steeko both sitting on the back line of the A-bomb side, over close towards Ivy. Dead Fox, specifically with his AWP, hitting some beautiful shots. Again, hurting the economy here from NiP, and there's not that much time to play around with for NiP. They're pretty much forced to force up in this round. Then let's see what they do for the next 2 rounds. Exist. Good aggression down towards the pop dog area. Bondit goes down. Dead Fox spots a player over in T connector. The question is, did he get spotted? Either way, NiP opening up nicely once more. Gives them a good opportunity here. They have the numbers advantage. Now the smokes in towards the B-bomb site. HellRaisers, they know that they need to rotate fast, and they do exactly that. Already rotating in. Zero catching Freiburg, doing a ton of damage. Angel and Zero, they find one each, and Steeko with the nade. 2-on-3 situation favoring HellRaisers once more. Draken on that AWP, up close towards the side. This is not a favorable position for him. And indeed, he will go down to Steeko. Get right on the high grounds. Good thing here for HellRaisers is that Get Right, he doesn't have a molly. Not that it matters too much. Get Right, he gets one. Oh, he can't get the second. Zero, he sticks it. Oh my, lands it down to the wire. But in the end, HellRaisers, they take another round on the ball. And NiP, their economy is pretty much broken at this point. Get Right, he got the AK-47. And the big question is, do NiP force up for this one? I think that's why they take this tactical pause, to figure out exactly what they want to do. Because Get Right, as you can see, he's got plenty of money, so that's not going to be an issue for him. but he does have the AK-47 and full body armor behind it. He could actually drop another AK-47. But even if he does that, you know, it's going to be 2 players on Galil, maybe even 3 players on UMP and 2 players on AK-47. It's not going to be a great buy here if NiP goes for it. I would suggest just, you know, saying it's going to be fine, boys. We got the CT side. I mean, they got to believe at this point, right? They have to. If they don't believe, how are we supposed to? But I think the right choice here for NiP is to say, you know, not just give up this round. That's a wrong term for sure. But say let's do a low buy, so to speak. Buy some upgrade pistols and have enough money to buy fully for the upcoming round. Oh, I don't like to see this. They're going for the straight up. Is this a straight up force buy or... Yeah. That's a straight up force buy, and this means that potentially NiP will only get 3 rounds. This is definitely not a good buy on Train, in my opinion. A lot of long range to cover, especially towards the A-bomb site. Now, this buy, in my opinion, would suggest a fast B hit with two Tech 9s. It's been a while since I've played the game, I apologize. 1 UMP and the 2 AK-47s, but it does look like they want to go for some fast play towards A. Maybe it is the right time to change up the pace just a bit. Stico, he finds Draken as he's trying to make his way in towards the A-bomb site. Freiberg, he's going to go down as well. Stico with the double already. Exist running through the smoke, finds one on Angel, finds a second, almost connecting on the third, but Zero will shut him down. That's a double for Zero. Forest left alone. Beautiful shot on Stico. 2-on-1 shoot. There's actually a decent chance here for Forest. Just as I say that, Dead Fox will shut him down. What I meant by that is that both Dead Fox and Zero were incredibly low on HP. So he definitely had the chance here, but in my opinion, not the smartest buy either way. They will have another one of these weird buys. Let's be honest, it looks a lot like a 12-3 half here for HellRaisers. Obviously, I'm hoping that NiP can show just a bit for this round. Then talk some things over for the upcoming break. Racers definitely with a strong start here on Train. I do want to remind you guys that we have another map coming up right after this one. It's 2 separate best of ones. First, as you can see, we are on Train right now. Next map will be Cash. I feel like, I might be wrong here, but I feel like NiP are the better team on Cash. On Train, it definitely looks like the story of HellRaisers at this point. Exist taking a good amount of damage. He goes down to 16 HP. Freiberg, good positioning. Drake, and he takes down Angel. Freiberg managed to sneak his way in towards the connector. 4-on-3. Just looking pretty good for NiP. A lot of damage done to all of the players. Zero, great awareness here by Zero and Stico. Collectively, they take down Freiberg. Good stop by Dead Fox as well, hitting a beautiful shot on Forest. Takes down Exist, and they do have the kit. Indeed, it will be 12-3 in favor of HellRaisers. And with that, we are going to go on a short halftime break. We'll see you guys shortly. HellRaisers in the lead, 12-3.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Welcome back, boys and girls. Let me get some sound on for you guys, and we are gonna go live with this second half here. NiP, they are now gonna be on the CT side, and HellRaisers obviously on T side. That's how that works. As you can see, HellRaisers, they do have a decent amount of utility here. Got Dead Fox and Stiko. Good amount of utility. This definitely suggests a B hit. Also almost takes down Exist, down to 2 HP. Bit unfortunate there for HellRaisers that they didn't manage to take him down completely. But either way, I think they're happy with this push. Freiberg, he goes incredibly low as well. Exist trying his very best. He will get one before he finally gets shot down by Angel. Already. Very, very good push in towards the B-bomb site. Forest, he will find one on Zero. Trying for even more. He finds the second on Angel. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-on-2. Just taking the high grounds, taking the aggression in towards the side, and again Freiberg incredibly low on HP. He will go down. Dead Fox, the double towards the end. HellRaisers, they pick up the second pistol. This is... I mean, it goes without saying at this point, but this is not good for NiP. They needed that pistol, and they need it badly. I don't mean to laugh at your favorite team. I know a lot of you guys in the chat. I see a lot of you typing in Swedish. I know a lot of you guys are here to support NiP, and they desperately need your support right now. So can we get hashtag NiP in the chat to show them some love for this one? They need your chant at this time. HellRaisers, they're sitting pretty. As I mentioned, it's got to be a tough one here for NiP. Only 3 more rounds in favor of HellRaisers. They will take this first map in this, well, technically not really a best of 2, but 2 best of 1s. Ooh, what a shot from Stiko. Taking his time, collecting himself, finding the easy headshot. Angel moving out through Ivy. Forest will shut him down. Ooh, another beautiful shot from Forest. Stiko goes down. Zero retaliates on Exist, but Forest, he's still alive. He's still kicking. Zero, he's now going to be left alone. 1-on-2 situation. Finds the headshot on Draken. Forest incredibly low on HP, but Forest, he's got the deagle. He's got the quad kill. And NiP, they're still in it. 4th round on the board. Incredibly important round. And I've said this way too many times, but I'll gladly say it again. If there's anyone who should have a race on NiP, it's definitely Forest. The amount of time this guy has saved NiP in troublesome situations like this is absolutely incredible. Good job, Forest. pat yourself on the back. Not yet. Still got a job to do. Obviously, as I told you guys to use the hashtag NiP, if you guys are here to show your support for HellRaisers, feel free to use the hashtag HR so we know that you're here to support the CIS team. Both of these teams desperately need your support. For now, at least here on match 1, it seems like NiP needed a bit more than HellRaisers for this round. As you can see, NiP, good positioning with their equipment as well. Should be fairly easy round here for NiP, and it definitely looks to be an easy round as well. Dead Fox, he will get one. Bondic found one before he died as well. NiP, they still managed to pick it up. 13-5. HellRaisers, they still don't have that much money to work with. Last round was a force buy for HellRaisers, but they got a lot of rounds to work with, though. Taking a few ecos here and there is not going to be that big of an issue for HellRaisers, but we know how quickly it can turn around. We've seen that so many times in the past. This is definitely not over yet. Draken going for a lot of aggression. He finds one, he finds 3! Beautiful double headshot. And a nice kill on Angel as well. Steeko and Dead Fox. They trade it out. They get one each. 2-on-3 situation. But what an aggression here from Draken. Forest. Long distance spray down. He finds both of them. Makes it look incredibly easy. And once again, it's Forest. Who else? Get the final couple of kills. 13-6, and NiP slowly making their way back into the game, and it's very important that they keep the morale high. And that's one of the things that I really want to, commend NiP on. They're very, very good at keeping the morale up. They're very good at resetting, so to speak, refocusing when they are behind. But then again, I know some of you are probably going to call me a savage for this, but at this point, I think it's safe to say that NiP are used to being behind in a lot of games. They haven't done that great recently. Hopefully they can bring that back and they can make me change my mind. The classic smoke and molly down towards Ivy. Covering off one side with a smoke. Making sure no one stands too close to the Ivy itself. (13-6). Not a lot done in this round just yet. This is, again, one of the things I've spoken about a bit before. So incredibly important to be able to change your pace on a map like Train. Get right, he gets the first on Bondic. Dead Fox running through the fire and the flames with Drake and Freiberg and Forest all getting a piece of the cake. It looks like a piece of cake here for NiP for this round as well. Angel is now going to be left alone over towards the Ivy slot. They should know that there was a player over towards Ivy at least. Now they do know his exact position as well. Angel does manage to find one on Freiberg on top of the Ivy terrain, but Draken shuts him down with the AWP. 7th round on the board for NiP. Again, a pretty good possibility for them to get back into the game. And once more, as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, HellRaisers, their economy is not that great. And I actually think they had a bit of miscommunication here. Seems like Bondic bought a bit too much. Let me check. How many rounds in a row? Okay, if they lose this round, they're on full losing bonus. So even though Bondic bought a bit too much, in my opinion, sitting on 1250. Even though that's the case, he should still have enough money to buy up for the next round, even if they lose this one. Actually, losing this round would be better for him, economy-wise. can see HellRaisers pistol. This is what I like to call a min buy. Well, they buy enough so... Well, they buy just enough so they can still buy for the upcoming round. But they still give themselves a better chance of potentially taking this round. With a bit of utility, few upgrade pistols, head armor on 2 players, Kevlar on 1. Seems like they are lining up for a B split through upper and lower. Says he finds the first, he gets the second as well. Get right on that P90. Reason why they call it the Pro 90. Get right. Beautiful double kill on it. Deco trying his very best. Dealing a lot of damage, but it's not enough to take Freiburg down. 8th round for NiP. Again, as I mentioned, it is the 5th round, or 5th losing round in a row here for HellRaisers. That means that they do have the full losing bonus. And Bondic, even though he was only sitting on 1250 the previous round, still got enough money to buy the AK-47 and utility behind it. Even managed to pull out the AWP for Dead Fox. Forest. This is very, very strong position on this push from HellRaisers. Position where you can see pretty much the entirety of the map. It's now going to be Angel and Dead Fox. And Angel, he finds the kill on Forest. Freiburg, he's in a good position as well. Both players towards the sandwich area here from HellRaisers. 2-on-3 situation, but Angel, he's fairly low on HP. Good shot coming in from Dead Fox. Draken getting a bit angsty down towards the Ivy lane, jumping out for the peak. Probably not the best decision. Still plenty of time to work with, and what a shot from Dead Fox! He just pulled that one out from nowhere. What was that? Freiburg all alone. 1-on-2 situation. With that jump, I think he revealed his position. They almost line up for him. And he will, in fact, get the double towards the end. Dead Fox and Angel, they go down collectively. Freiburg, another clutch. The double F on Ninjas in Pajamas, and not the F as in you're great when you're in school. If you use that wherever you guys are from, we don't here in Denmark. Either way, back to the game. It is Freiburg and Forest doing a lot of work here for NiP, and they desperately need it. Still a 4-round deficit. HellRaisers still sitting in a decent spot. And they are going to go for the force buy here, HellRaisers. Okay amount of utility. They only have 2 flashes, but 4 smokes. Galil on Bondic and Dead Fox AKs on the rest of the team. This is exactly what... Not entirely sure how Exist managed to survive for that long. Unfortunately for him, he only got 1 for his effort. Get right, already quite close. Freiburg Draken, they shut them down. Easy pickings here for NiP. Angel, he's going to be on that flank, but let's be real. The bomb is not planted for him. There's absolutely nothing he can do. The best thing he can possibly do in this scenario, just fall back, hold on to his AK-47. Exactly what he's doing as well. 13-10. You have a pause coming in. I can only suspect that it's a tactical for HellRaisers. NiP, it seems like this halftime pause was exactly what they needed to get control of the game again. And again, as I've mentioned way too many times at this point, it is a CT heavy map. That means that it can be very tough to get rounds on the T side. With that being said, very, very unfortunate here for HellRaisers that on the second round here in second half, they decided to get a bit over aggressive and got shot down on the force buy, the pistol force from NiP. That means that potentially HellRaisers are in a bit of trouble at this point. But as I've mentioned a few times already, on a map like Train, we do commonly see not that many rounds on the T side, but a good amount of rounds on CT side for both teams, and that actually makes the game quite interesting towards the very end of the game. This, in my opinion, definitely been an interesting game already. Good amount of fairly close rounds. Some interesting interesting shots from both teams. Good decision making. But it seems like both teams are lacking a bit in the decision making on their T side. Don't think we've actually seen HellRaisers do a full A take yet. We saw NiP do it, or at least try to do it once. That's one of the most common plays on the T side, actually, to go for that full A take with the smokes landing up close, basically creating a wall. It allows you to move in for a bomb plant, fairly early bomb plant as well, and pretty safe. Only seen NiP try that once and they failed. Maybe that's what it takes here from HellRaisers. They can pull one of those out of the bag and make it look effortless. Might catch NiP off guard. And as we wait for the players get ready again after this short break, this short pause, I'll quickly do a self-promotional move. I usually don't do this, but seems like we've got a decent amount of activity in the chat. If you guys like the way I'm casting this game, if you have anything you want to add, any criticism, you're more than welcome to do that on my Twitter. You can find it at official_GIETE. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Let's get back to the game. Enough of me setting up for myself. All this round already. Utility used here. Have a smoke from NiP over towards Popdog and smoke from HellRaisers up close towards the sandwich area. HellRaisers spread out quite far. The start of this round. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The smokes in towards the A-bomb side. Exactly what they need to do. But ooh, that molly is going to do a lot of damage on Stiko. He goes down to 8 HP. But it seems like it's actually just going to be a fake here. We got 3 players making their way in towards the B-bomb side. Exist. He finds one on Angel. He finds the second as well. And Zero, he goes down to Get Right. Beautiful stuff by NiP. Not letting themselves fool by this A fake. Freiberg. In mid-jump, he catches one. Bondic, he's now going to be left alone. 1-on-5 situation. Absolutely nothing he can do about this. Good stuff here by NiP. Now, again, A side is a bit easier to retake than the B side, at least. So, good decision from NiP to just sit tight on the B-bomb side until they get that call from A that, no, HellRaisers going to make their way in towards the site. Brings another round on the board for NiP. Brings us even closer. Here on terrain, NiP now sitting on 11 rounds and HellRaisers on 13. Only a 2-round deficit here for NiP. With this round from HellRaisers. Now on a low buy. They take a lot of damage from that molly. Exist. Well-placed Molotov. He gets a double with it. Angel finds one on Get Right, but Freiberg answers back. Bondic and Angel goes down. Freiberg exists both with a double. Get Right, he gets one. 13-12. All of a sudden, this is getting incredibly exciting. I must admit, at the very start here on second half, I thought that this was going to be an easy game for HellRaisers, seeing as they won the pistol. They were already leading 12-3. making it 13-3, gave them a really good opportunity to close this one out early, but NiP answering back as they do. Draken, this is not something we see that often, but it's something, it shows a lot of comfort, and I like to see it. Aggression with the AWP. Towards lower B ramp. DeadFox finds Forest. DeadFox, yet another kill for him. Freiburg goes down. Now looking towards the back line. He finds Draken as well. Exist gonna be left alone. 1-on-4 situation. Over towards the pop dog area. And obviously there's not too much that Exist can do at this point. They still got plenty of money. I think it's safe to say that he's just gonna try and hurt the economy here from HellRaisers. I think that would be the right... Ooh, okay, I've never seen that before. Is that even possible? I want to see him line up the shot, because I really want to see if you can deal damage through that. Either way, Bonnet from behind. Exist goes down. 14-12 for HellRaisers. As I mentioned, NiP, they still got plenty of money to work with. Even though they got so much money, Get Right still playing on that P90, and it definitely shows that the P90 is still a really good weapon. Even though it's one of those weapons that a lot of people love to hate, it's definitely a strong weapon. Got a lot of armor tearing, and you know, a lot of bullets in the magazines. Freiburg, Draken, they get one each. Get Right, spraying down with the P90. Freiburg catches Angel. What in the world just happened? That must have been the fastest round in this game. NiP shutting down HellRaisers completely. An A attempt. HellRaisers running quite fast in towards the A bomb site, but NiP standing their ground, taking the round. All this round, as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, HellRaisers, their economy is not great. But they still have the AWP on DeadFox. It is a glass cannon, though. Got 2 AKs, 1 Galil, and Stiko. On a P250. Not a great buy here for HellRaisers. That's a nade that I really, really like. I'm a bit sad, I'll admit. I'm a bit sad we don't see it that often. I really, really like that nade. 14-13. Right down to the wire. This is definitely not what I expected after seeing first half. HellRaisers completely dominating in the first half, but now NiP doing exactly the same on their CT side. And it just goes to show that this map is definitely CT-sided in most cases. Freiburg, he spots a player. Angel moving up through Ivy. Again, it seems like it's merely a fake here from HellRaisers. Good job by DeadFox jumping down for the peek over towards Connector. He finds Exist. Deco taking a good amount of damage. Bondic fairly low as well. But Get Right, good aggression. Good timing on that flank. DeadFox goes down. 0 up close towards the B sandwich. Bondic, good positioning. He finds Forest, but oversteps his boundaries just a bit. 0 finds the kill on Freiburg. It's now going to be Draken and Get Right. 2-on-2 situation. Make that a 2-on-1. Deco all alone. He managed to get the kill on Get Right. And there's not that much time to work with here for Draken. Deco could potentially clutch this one out. I think he just did. I don't think there's any more time for Draken. This is going to be cutting it incredibly close. He does manage to get it with only 0.4 seconds to go. Oh me, oh my. I'm high as a kite. That was a bad reference to the pop culture. Either way, that was incredible. What a clutch. One-on-one situation. Barely any time left. 0.4 seconds on the clock. I've seen a lot of close diffusers in my time. It's definitely not the closest diffuse I've ever seen. but it's up there. Not much time to work with. 14 to 14 HellRaisers. They're going to be on pretty much a full eco for this one. Only upgrading their pistols, buying a bit of utility as well. NiP, they have a really good opportunity at this point. For slow start to the round, as you can see, HellRaisers, they are setting up for some smokes in towards the A-bomb side, it seems like. Lining up over just above Pop Dog for a few smokes. On the container as well. You can see on the minimap on the top left-hand side. Yeah, I want you guys' opinion on this as well. I've increased the size of the minimap because I got a lot of people telling me it was way too small. Is this too big, or is this the size that you want? Question here is less really more? I don't know. Either way, HellRaisers, they are going to make their way in towards the A-bomb site. Freiberg, beautiful Molotov over towards the Pop Dog area. He gets a double on that molly. Zico trying for the bomb plant, will get the bomb plant as well, and that's exactly what HellRaisers wanted for this one. Angel trying to cause some more damage. Will find the kill on Freiberg as well. They're not starting the defuse just yet, but now they will. Exist without a kit. Angel, yet another kill, and that's a triple. What? Oh no, the timing. That's unfortunate. Angel without any bullets in his gun, but he still managed to get a triple. That's a good amount of damage done towards NiP, but considering that it's this late into the game, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they got the bomb down, and that's all that they actually wanted. And hurting the economy, as I usually say, dealing economical damage can be, you know, that can be converted into just getting in the head of your opponent. Getting 3 kills on a P250 always hurts your opponent. A good job here by Angel either way. You guys are absolutely awesome. Let me say that right now. You guys in the chat, you've been more than welcoming. Can I say this without sounding Kappa Pride? I love you guys. Is that too weird? I don't even know you. The premature love. This means that you hate me now. Never see a future with me. Too real, too real. Either way, back to the game. HellRaisers once again lining up for a few smokes. It seems like they are spread across the map. Okay, interesting molly. I'm wondering if that only landed on the box or if it actually burnt the ground as well. I'm gonna have to test that one out in my spare time. The HellRaisers, they haven't decided on anything just yet. There's still roughly 40 seconds on the clock. Ooh. NiP, are they actually gonna make this happen? It seems likely. It's now gonna be only on Stico. 1-on-3 situation. Tough task for him. Finds one, but he gets taken down by Get Right. And what a beautiful comeback by NiP, the comeback kings. We've seen it before, we see it once more. 12-3 half in favor of HellRaisers. Goes in the favor NiP towards the end. They take the victory over HellRaisers on this match 1 out of 2 tonight. Now we're gonna go on a break, and as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna wait for all of the games from round 1 for tonight, so to speak, is over, and as soon as every single team is ready for the next round, we're gonna get it started. But for now, I'm gonna go on a short break. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Next up, it's gonna be NiP versus HellRaisers on Cash. Stay tuned. Be right back.